What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Film Study for Rookies. Today, man, we're going to talk about why I think Aaron Rodgers might be a good fit in Vegas. Now, you've probably heard all the scrutiny. He's fallen off. He's not the same quarterback, this, and a third. Is he the same quarterback from 10 years ago? No, right? And some of these interceptions you're going to see, man, they're almost flukes. And the reason I say flukes is because it's not like he's making the wrong read and throwing it into traffic every single time. And for example, take a look right here. All right, they're going to run the play action, top of the drop. He's going to see Garrett Wilson right here. Now, you could throw a flag right here. It's beyond 5 yards for holding. However, let the play develop. You're going to see Garrett Wilson. He's trying to get to the outside. This is actually the right throw to make. However, it takes Garrett Wilson a little bit longer to get there. The ball gets deflected and picked off. That's why I say some of these plays are fluke. If you look at play number 2 right here against the Vikings, you're going to see Aaron Rodgers. He also makes mistakes, right? I'm not calling him perfect. This is the one knock I have on him. If everything's about timing and he took off training camp this past year with the Jets and didn't get the timing right with his receivers, you got to take partial blame for that. But take a look right here. So like I said before, Vikings love to stack that box, right? Bang, linebacker drops back. It's not hard to see what the Jets are going to do right here, right? Because it's 3rd and 6. You're not going to get anything too crazy. The only thing you might get where the linebacker couldn't pick it off would potentially be an out route right here, slant over the top, essentially a rub concept, right? But other than that, you know what's coming. It's going to be a hitch. It's going to be a slant. It's going to be in routes. So really all the linebacker has to do right here is play underneath all this right here. And he should be able to at least deflect it, if not pick it off. And that's exactly what he does. Let's take a look at the next one. Then we jump to this play right here. It's 3rd and 10 against the Vikings. Once again, 50 seconds left, and Mike Williams doesn't even play it. All right, this one shocks me a little bit because all Aaron Rodgers right here is trying to do is he's just trying to get the first down, right? Throw it up to Mike. He's got one-on-one coverage, as you're going to see, outside release. If Mike plants right here and turns around, I mean, I would like to think he's going to come down with it or at least make a contested catch. Instead, Mike essentially right here he just runs over the receiver. So once again, I tell you, right, Rodgers makes the right read because you're going to see safety right here on the left side. He's playing pretty much underneath these two guys. All right, you got the single high over here. I'm going to that, right? Mike Williams one-on-one. He's got some space too. All we're trying to do is get to that first down marker, and he runs over the DB. I believe we have one more play to look at as far as interceptions, and then we'll get to some positive stuff. Right here, same thing. Another interception where it's just it's just miscommunication when it's all said and done. Take a look right here. Mike Williams is expecting the ball in this area. And the reason that shocks me a little bit is because why would you not expect it over here? Nobody's going to be over the top. He's expecting Aaron Rodgers to basically throw it into 3 DBs instead of over here on his backside. Take a look what happens. He tries to adjust, and once again, it gets picked off. Now, with that being said, everything's about timing, and Rodgers not showing up to training camp definitely isn't helping his case, and it makes it hard to defend him. Right here is actually our last play as far as interceptions. I mean, take a look what happens. So all this scrutiny about Rodgers, he's lost it, this, and the third. You've seen some of the interceptions, okay? You've seen some of these interceptions. I think he threw 11 for the year, maybe a little bit more, a little less. Half of the interceptions were just like this right here. You know, receiver runs a wrong route, receiver runs over a DB, doesn't pay attention to it, or it bounces off their chest. Those were half the interceptions. So don't listen to the media completely when they talk about Rodgers has fallen off because it's not completely true. Now let's take a look at some positive plays right here. This is what I like to call free play Rodgers. Bang. I mean, you're telling me he's lost it? Look at this right here. 3-step drop, give or take, maybe a 4-step. Look at that. I mean, he just slings that thing, right? Look to the left, bang. And that's the thing to know about Rodgers. Single high look. What's he do? Immediately, he's going to look to the left, right? Bang, safety bites, and that's all he needs. I mean, look at that. He's putting the bread in the bread basket. Let's take a look at the next one. Right here gets the Titans. Pre-snap, you don't really know what you're getting. Rodgers does, though. He sees cover one. All right, you got a spy. You got a little robber underneath. And look at this. Once again, single high look. What's he do? He looks to the left. Safety right here bites. All right, look at that one more time. Look at this. He basically is looking at the safety. Bang, gets him to go where he wants. And then he's going over the top, man. And then right here against the Vikings, you're ultimately going to see a cover 3 look. At first, I thought it was a cover 2. I didn't see the defender sitting in the end zone. That's crazy how good he actually blends in. I don't know if that causes the quarterback any trouble, but take a look at this right here. He's basically going to creep right, as you're going to see right here. Bang, bang. Brings the safety right there towards the right, then bang, throws it left. All right, I mean, this is just, it's textbook. You know, maybe I'm the only one on the wagon thinking Aaron Rodgers hasn't fallen off as dramatically as people say. Is he the same quarterback as 10 years ago? No. But trust me, he's still got it. Now, with that being said, he's got to show up to training camp. He has to show up to training camp. Because trust me, he's still got it. Can he lead a team to the playoffs? To me, absolutely. And this throw right here, this throw, all right, look at this. Throwing from what, the 20? So let's see, 20, 30, 40, 50, 40. I mean, what, that's 50 yards in the air? That's 50 yards in the air. Look at this. He's just barely singling that thing. Bang. Now, what are some keys? To me, he needs warm weather. All right, he needs a dome. Oh, what better place than Vegas? So that's going to wrap it up. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Trust me, Rodgers hasn't fallen off as much as people want to say he has. I think part of that's just due to the popularity and hating Rodgers, so everyone's jumping on that bandwagon. But if you look at the film, guys, if you really look at the film, you're going to see mistakes were made on him, but also the receivers not catching it, running the wrong routes. Rodgers just has to do his part and show up to training camp. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. More content coming soon. I'll catch you on the next one.